Go.
Alright, so like I was talking about, you use the file to check how hard it is, and if the file digs in, which it's not, this one's actually skating right across it, which is good. That means it's a nice hard piece of steel, so you don't have to worry about if it was didn't harden properly. It did. This, on the other hand, is very soft and actually is digging in quite a bit into the sides. So now that that's been taken care of, I'm gonna sand it up, make it real clean. Then I'm gonna actually throw it in the oven to actually take the some of the temper out of the material, because right now it is very brittle, and it can actually break and shatter on you if it's dropped on a hard surface. Once that's done, or the way that is done is actually, this is cleaned up and put into my mother's oven. Don't tell her I do that. And you put it in for 350 degrees. You let it sit for an hour. You take it out. You let it and let it rest for a little bit. Then you throw it right back in for another 2 hours. It'll turn a strawberry red on the outside coating. It's not actually hot, it's just the color. Once that's done, that is fully tempered, you're all set, and it'll be really tough to break. Once that's done, you can finish up by cleaning the bevel up and putting your edge on, and straightening the piece of material out if it's bowed one way or another, which this is actually pretty bowed. I won't show you guys that, just simply a matter of because it's very time consuming. So to recap, if you want to do blacksmithing, this is basically where you're going to have to go through on different levels to make knives. If you're just doing regular ornamental stuff or bottle openers or anything simple like that, it's just going to be heating it up and bending it to the shape you want, or heating it up and hitting it to the shape you want it. And there's no quenching involved. There's no extra things that need to be done to the material. So again, to recap, this is a forge. This is what you're going to need to heat up your steel. This is an anvil. You're going to need a hammer to beat the steel into whatever shape you want it to. A pair of tongs, because you can't be grabbing it without it. A magnet to check if it's fully up to temperature. You're going to need a leather smock, gloves, ears and eyes.
Wood.
You're also going to need a type of fuel source. I recommend wood pellets. They're cheap enough, especially when you can get deals on them. And fireplace coal. When you have a nice big bonfire, just collect it at the end of it. And then, of course, motor oil to temper everything, and a bucket of water just in case to cool everything off at the end of it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry about all the little video hopping that I had to do.